Hello, looking to level up fast, but unsure how to do it, or not sure what may be the best way? Let's jump into one of the best ways to level up quickly, no matter what level you are. Alright, now a few things about leveling up in this game. You're going to need guns, bullets, melee weapons, whatever you want to use, but yes, you're going to need to farm a little bit, right, to get your bullets. You can probably use some loot guns in the beginning and some loot melee weapons until you can craft your own. As you go through the game, you'll be able to craft your own. Alright, and so if you notice, as we're killing these guys here, we're getting 200 XP off of each one we kill. It only takes a moment to kill these guys, so that's one way of getting XP. There are several ways in this game to get XP. One is by doing quests, right? There will be little blue squares on the map when you open the map, and you can go to those and do quests there. You follow the main story and do those quests. And of course, you'll be doing those, right, to advance through the game. You can also gain experience by farming. So as you're farming materials to make your ammo with, you'll be able to get experience. As you craft, you'll get experience. Right, but if we open our map, blue boxes like this and yellow boxes like this, those are going to be quests you can go do. Well, this is where we would all start out at. All right, when we get started, or wherever the starting zone is, whenever the new season opens, you'll see these, worth 390 experience at the beginning area, right? 200 to 500 experience is about what you're going to get from a quest in the starting area. And then as you move up into higher areas, like this is a level 35 quest, you'll get 2,300 for completing it. Some of these quests can be completed pretty quickly. So it doesn't hurt to do quests, but it's not necessarily the best way. I would definitely do it in there's not a single best way. There's doing a combination of things will be the best way to go about this. So we'll go over those here. Going to things like cargo scramble and doing these events that show up on the map can be a really good way, but they'll also pull you away from where you are. So you have to think about travel time if you're trying to level up as fast as possible. If you're just trying to enjoy the game, just travel along, go through, and just do stuff as you go and enjoy the game. Right? Another way of leveling up is by completing these areas. So finding the mystical crates, activating the Rift Anchor, defeating the enemies, and weapon armor crates. Sometimes there will be a defeat an elite mission added on that as well. So going into cities and completing these little quests like this will give you another chunk of experience. It's equivalent to your level. So the lower level you are, like a level 8 one won't give us nearly as much experience as like a level 41. And there's some people out there saying just run silos over and over again and run elite mobs over and over again. And there is a great city in this game for running elite mobs, right? It has a bunch of elites in one city, and that's really nice. But it's not really the fastest way to level up. The biggest reason to kill elites isn't for the experience points, because you're only going to get, as again, it's based off the level of the elites and your level, right? So let's say I'm level 45, and if I go to kill a level 45 elite, level 42 elite, whatever this area is I'm in now, I'll get anywhere between 1,000 to 2,000 experience points. And that's about how much you're getting off your quest here too, somewhere between 2,000 and 5,000 XP off a quest as well. So as you can see, the elites really don't give a lot of experience points. What elites do is they drop, and these are like mini bosses out in the world, right? They drop items that you need. So you want to farm them for that purpose, but not necessarily for leveling up. If everybody's using the elites for speed leveling, the only people able to speed level will be the ones that show up to the area first and kill the elites first and know their timer. Alright, so the main method we're going to be going over is going to show you how to get experience points at any level and anywhere. It does not require a specific area. There are some areas that are better than others, true, but if we show you a specific area, what happens is everybody swarms that area, and everybody's there to level up, and you'll just be competing with them, and then nobody's leveling up. What you want to do is you want to go into a city on your map, right? So like I'm in this city, I could go to this city at this level. If I was starting out at level 1, I could go any of these cities. And then as you go up into level, you can go into these cities. And depending on how good you are at avoiding enemies and how much ammo you want to take, you could skip. Once you have your motorcycle, you just drive into an area that's higher level than you and go to one of the cities in a higher level. Find one that's not swarmed with players. Or even better, find a group of players that are leveling so y'all can go into an area that is higher level than you and win without burning too much ammo from each person. Alright, it'll still burn about the same amount of ammo, but each person's contribution to the ammo will be less, and you will all still be getting a lot of experience points each. So you just go to a city and do what I'm doing now. Just clear it. You can collect resources along the way, open chests. You'll be getting a lot of acid and different things like that, which are going to be necessary for leveling. So you're going to be hunting stuff for acid anyway. There are other methods for getting acid, but that's not what this video is about. And as you notice, each thing I kill gives me 200 experience. All right, I kill one of these, and I've already got more XP than an elite gives me. All right, if I kill slightly more than 10, then I get more XP than quest give me. All right, and if you notice, this area pretty much there's no players in it because this isn't really not really anything here for them other than a couple of them leveling like what I'm doing. I've gone up from level 41 to 45. I'd say I think it took me less than an hour to do that. All right, this is a lot of experience because I only need 34,000 experience to level up. I'm getting 200 per kill. Alright, so I need to kill 170 enemies to level up one time from 45 to 46 here. Alright, and then there are 2 elites in the city that I'm in currently, which is nice, so I can farm those as well. It's not about getting the experience from them, really, because it's only like 1,600 experience each, but it's more about the items they drop. I'm also getting acid and other materials that will allow me to craft better things, which will allow me to advance faster and further into the game as well. And if you want to throw in farming elites, that's up to you. They take a little bit longer to kill, quite a bit more ammo. There's a potential of them killing you, and yeah. Which, if you die, of course, it slows down your leveling up. But they're definitely worth doing for getting the resources and crafting materials from them. Dude, that guy does a lot of damage to me, even though he's low level. I mean, he can kill me in 2 hits, right? 2 to 3 hits. So we have to be really careful when fighting elites. And you see, he's taking much longer than it would take to kill the same number of enemies that would give me 1,600 experience points. But the loot is going to be well worth it. So I definitely recommend combining everything, right? Quest, elites, and killings, and then just killing. But what I wouldn't recommend doing is, if you're trying to speed level, is following chain quests that take you away from where you're going and make you travel. Just ignore those until you are traveling to that area where they take you to anyway. If you enjoyed this guide, make sure to subscribe for future guides, smash that like button, and have an awesome day.